And hey guys, what's up? This is Robert Kingett coming to you from Chicago. I think I'll just use that as my opening line even though I'm in New York or St. Augustine or something like that. Hey guys, it's me from Chicago, and I would like to tell you a little bit of a story. Because I think it's kind of hilarious actually. Of course, it's already been established that I have a odd sense of humor, so anyway. So a little bit of background. For anybody who is going to be my future husband, I feel sorry for you right off of the bat because I have a set schedule. Okay, so from 8 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning, I do email things. Meaning I send emails, I reply to emails, I organize emails, I schedule times and events and review copies and everything, all from 8 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. So that's my email time. So don't interrupt me for anything. No. Okay. So last Monday I wanted to try to review a Sony exclusive because I haven't. So I'm on this site called gamespress.com, and it's an awesome site. It's just not everything is up to date all the time. So a lot of Sony contacts that they have are not actually at the company anymore. So I have to go hunting. So I do. So I go hunting. This is last Monday, mind you. So I go hunting and I come across the press site in the US for PlayStation. So I'm like, oh yay, if I could have an account on here, then I'll have everything. I'll have the press releases that every journalist copies from. I don't care if someone sits there and until they're blue in the face says, oh yes, I write everything out by hand. No, you don't. Quit lying. So I'll have everything there. I'll have the press releases, I'll have screenshots, I'll have trailers and everything. Everything will be there. So the hunt is on to look for the register button. I do not see a register button on the site. So I go and hunt down an email. And I emailed the general help team and I say, hey, I'm a journalist. Here's my credentials. I would like an account on the site. About 4 emails go back and forth. The first time they say, oh yeah, sure, we'll pass it off to the team. And then the second time it's I don't hear anything from them. And the third time I don't hear anything from them. And the fourth time they say, oh, well you gotta fill out this account. I'm like, okay. So I do, even though my links and everything are in my signature. So I do. So I fill out the form. They say, oh, you gotta fill out this other form. Even though my links and everything are in my signature. So I do. So I fill out the second form. And they say, oh, we haven't been granted permission to give you access. Now I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, what do you need? I mean, do you need editors, contact information? And they're like, oh no, you just have to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. So I do, and and again they say, oh, well, you have to contact your local CPRD person. I'm like, I'd never even heard of a CPRD. So they send me a link to their general media request form. So I filled that out, and I think I'm all done. You know, I think this is the last form that I'm going to have to fill out, and I'm super eager and I'm super happy, and I have all the links in the form and the emails and everything. I have credentials, and I click submit, and the one sentence that I don't want to see appears. It's, we're having technical difficulties. Please try again. And I could only just sit there and go like, no! You know, again, I feel really sorry for my future husband, because he's going to have to put up with me and my shenanigans. So, I have to try to find the right person to contact, and it's not easy. It's really not easy, and I haven't succeeded yet. I want to review The Last of Us because I have not played that yet, but the hunt is still on for the Sony review guy. Ironically enough, Microsoft have asked me to review some of their Xbox One games, and I don't even have an Xbox One, so so that's hearsay. Oh, and for those of you who are curious, you should drink tea in the morning because it is unhealthy for you and it is really good. Not coffee. Blech. Tea all the way. Okay, you all. Cheerio. See y'all.